Yeah. Anyways, Zombicide Invader. Let's do an unbox of this. It's been out for since 2019, but I'm gonna unbox it anyways because I am gonna start playing some Invader now. Check it out. All right, here's your Zombicide Invader rules and missions in here. It's a pretty heavy duty book, rule book here for Zombicide standards. Obviously, you have your skills in the back here, and then there's your missions here. It looks your typical 10 missions in the back, and then how to do the combat and player movement phase and Xenos phase, not zombie phase anymore. It's Xenos now. You get some robots, like like a Falcon Sentry gun and a Peacekeeper bot, which is pretty cool. There's some actual extra stuff in Zombicide Invader that's pretty neat. And what you'll notice is with like second edition, Zombicide second edition, you'll notice there's some hand picking out of Invader and Black Plague series, and they all put it in there and into second edition. So anyways, there's your table of contents and all that. I'm not being too specific because, like I said, there's been unboxings of this, and this game's been out since 2019. I just wanted to get an introduction out, an intro video out here to show you guys that I am now going to be leaning towards playing all three genres in 2023. Doing modern here, and still going to go in chronological order in modern, and then I'll do the same here for Invader, and then I'll do the same for Black Plague, which has a green horde involved, and Invader has the expansion Dark Side, and Black Ops is another expansion to this, and Black Plague's only well, Black Plague has quite a few. It has a Wolfsburg, and then Friends and Foes, and oh, the one with the big dragon, guys. You'll probably see the unbox of that somewhere down the road. But yeah, has your typical 9 tiles and all that. So in the core box, nice little setup there. I mean, you know, you got that Mars kind of atmosphere to it, and then you have on the flip side is mainly all the indoor stuff, an indoor space station, whatever. Ugh, I can't talk. Sorry, guys. Your little markers, and your dice. You get special dice and all that, but now let's get over to the miniatures here and check this out. Alrighty, now to the minis. Yes. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Just let you know, I bought this quite a while back. I just have not got to the game yet. I played a game with Gamers with Coffee not too long ago, and Invader's a real fun game. There's a little bit more to it in Invader. There we go. And these aren't the original ones. These are some of the extras I bought. You got your typical 6 survivors, and I believe it's after I gotta fish through all these extra ones I put in here. Let's see, is this it? Mitsuki, Baraka, Cole, Jared, and Vivian. I believe those are the 6 original. You got your tokens right here, your zombie spawns and all that, and objectives and open doors and all that. I did get the 3D doors for Invaders, so those 3D doors are helpful. They kind of get in the way, but they are helpful. Here's one of the minis here. I believe I'm looking at Cole right away. Yep. I think that's Cole. It looks like Cole. It's gonna be Cole. That's who it is. So now see, they are classified as soldiers and civilians. Civilians can search anywhere. Soldiers can only search in the red areas on the tiles. And also you got your I remember Xenos. Abominations in here. This one right here, this is the spoiler abominations. And what's special is, I think, well, they did in Black Plague too. They started adding special additional skills to the abominations and to the other runners and tanks and whatever they are called. But this dude, he leaves mold behind, and if the mold is left behind, then it becomes a spawn point, I believe. Yeah, see, spoiler abominations spread mold across room and corridor zones. Whenever spoiler abomination stands in a room or corridor zone without mold, Set an active mold token in the zone. It is now a mold zone. If the zone has an inactive mold token, flip it back to its active side instead. So I believe that, I'm not sure which side is active or not, man. I will find out when I get the game going. I believe this is probably inactive, and this is active, or this is inactive because it's burnt to a crisp, and that's active. So we'll see. We'll find out. But you get quite a few of these. I mean, you get quite a whole bunch of them. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to doing this. It's time to change it up a little bit instead of keep playing the modern. I wanted to let's start mixing up variety here for my channel with the Zombicide and all that. Here's one of the, I think this is the Peacekeeper bot or whatever. So, anyways, yeah, I'm probably bombing this one, huh? The neat thing is, it's sci-fi, and if you notice, with these, especially with the soldiers here, you notice they kind of have a 40k kind of look to them. So kind of neat. So if you're a 40k player, you should try Zombicide Invader, man. Just kind of, you know, gotta give it a shot. And especially if you've been painting a whole bunch of 40k and all that, I'm sure this is gonna be easy for you guys to paint up. So yeah. So again, this is just a quick unbox of this. It's obviously not build because everything is just one piece, which is nice and all that. So you got your cards here, you got your mold spawn, one worker, place one worker on each active mold, and you get a few of those. There's your equipment, like still get chainsaw, heavy shotgun, energy cells. Yeah, you got to have an energy cell. If it's an energy weapon, you got to have a cell for it. That's what's different about this game too. And bullets don't work in space, I believe. So you're gonna only, and you got your canister here, and that's for like your flamethrower or something, I believe. Attaches to the flamethrower, yeah. So then you could actually fry Abomination. So it's like the, you know, similar to a Molotov, whatever. So your assault shotgun, you got your sledge, and you'll see they have like a power mark here. You know, like it's for power. So I think you need a cell for it or not. I'm not sure. An energy cell. So yeah, attaches to yep. So anyways, and yeah, we got your plenty of bullets. Desert canister again. Searchlight. Search. Draw 2 cards. Can trace lines of sight to dark zones. So that's pretty cool too. Yeah, there's dark zones in this one. See, this is where you start seeing a little bit of a hand picking out for second edition, modern second edition. So yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to doing this. Let's see if I can get all this out so you can see the bottom of it. There you go. Oh, it's off. Yeah, anyways. But yeah, man, talk about not a professional unbox here, is it? So, but yeah, you got bazillions of these dudes, and they're not zombies. They're Xenos. So it's not like you're being chased by zombies or anything. So, from my understanding, there's your what a runner looks like. So, and then you got your brutes, fatties, whatever, but they're called tanks in here. So pretty dang cool. So anyways, alrighty, I'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just wanted to do pretty much, it's more of an intro / unbox of Zombicide Invader. Just give you a heads up that you're gonna start seeing some Invader on the channel here and some sci-fi action. So I did already put one video up of the Black Plague, of the Plague gang for Invader. So that was kind of a hint to let you guys know, hey, I'm going another direction here. Not just gonna do modern, gonna get Invader going, and then Black Plague. And then, all right, you all take care. I'll have a couple shots at the end of the quality of the Xenos and the picture of the survivors. So, all right, if you stuck through this, thank you. I mean, this was kind of a not, you know, it was kind of a, hey, look, this is what it is, blah, blah. I wasn't too organized on this one. Most of my videos, I'm pretty much just, it is what it is, not too scripted. So, alrighty, you guys have a good one. Have a good week. See ya.